Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to turn ugly plastic eggs into something really pretty. For doing this I need plaster bandage, chalk paint and clear wax, some beads, and I'll be making some tassels out of cotton yarn. My initial idea was to simply paint the plastic, but there is a seam around each egg that was still visible after painting, which annoyed me, so I decided to cover the whole thing in plaster. This is me cutting the plaster bandage in pieces. I dipped the pieces in water and brought them to the plastic surface until everything was covered. For the covering process I left those little ribbons on because they made it easy to hang the eggs for drying. After everything was dry, I snipped the ribbons off and drilled holes in the tops and bottoms. The surface is still quite bumpy because there is the plaster and the fabric inside the plaster piling up, but I'm going to fix this with a little sanding paper later. But not too much though, because obviously we want structure, otherwise the whole thing was pointless until now. To make my life easier, I placed the egg on a knitting needle for painting. After the paint dried, I gave it the usual clear wax finish. Now the tassel. I wrapped the cotton yarn around a piece of cardboard, then I cut the loops. I firmly tied it together with a long piece of yarn. Then I tied and wrapped the top with yet another long piece of yarn. I pulled the ends inwards using a needle and snipped off the axis. Now we need some beads. The big orange ones are phenolic resin beads. They were handmade in the Middle East or Africa. It was surprisingly not easy to get the yarn through the egg because I didn't find a needle that was long enough. In the end, I just tied the yarn to a knitting needle and poked that through. It was a bit of a struggle, but it worked somehow. Next challenge, getting the knot real tight to the hole in the top. Two knots later, I was able to decorate the ends of the yarn with tiny metallic beads. To be honest, I made this DIY last year and the egg you saw me making here has long been given away as an Easter present. And this one too. But luckily I made a few others. For these I used jade and metallic beads and another oriental one. And for the decoration of the hanging ends, I found small pendants and used other small glass and metallic beads I had on hand. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy Easter!